Hey writer friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Holly. I'm a writer aspiring to be a published author. And in today's video, I got another real talk for you all about having patience in the query trenches. So Zuko's given you a little cameo. He's in either the video that just came out or the one after this. But he just wants to hang out on AuthorTube, so I'm just gonna let him. So I just wanted to be real with you guys. That's what these real talk videos are, kind of chatty, just pretty unscripted, just talking all about, a topic that I feel like is really important to me in the moment. And right now, it's obviously having patience and perseverance while in the query trenches. So if you don't know, I am currently querying. I'm querying my YA urban fantasy with light sci-fi elements called The Celestial Code. And I started querying a little over 2 months ago. Now, if you guys don't know, I actually tried querying my very first novel. The Celestial Code is my third novel that I've written. And my first novel, I only queried about like 15 agents, and I knew that I could grow as a writer, so I didn't really keep pursuing that novel, and it's just shelved for now. It's not something that I'm completely, giving up on. But at least while I was querying, all I heard was just to keep going, just to keep writing, to keep working on other manuscripts, keep improving your craft. And so that's what I did. And so when I wrote my second novel, I could tell that my writing had improved. And then especially with The Celestial Code, I could tell that my craft had improved immensely. And so when I knew I was ready to query, I was like, okay, I kind of already have an idea of what it's like to be in the query trenches. I know that you need to have patience because it takes a long time to hear back from agents, but I have also grown a lot in knowing what to do when I'm querying my agents. And so I knew that this process takes a really, really long time. I know about how long that it should take for the agents that I've queried to respond to me because of their estimated response times on their websites. And so I'm like, okay, I should be hearing back from these agents pretty soon. And, it took longer to hear back from them than I expected. And it was realizing that I really had to be patient and not check my email multiple times throughout the day just to wait for a response, because I can't just have my life hang in the balance, just waiting for these responses. I have to move on with my life. I've got a lot of things going on, other things that I'm, trying to work on, both in real life and in my writerly life. And I just don't have time to keep checking my email, But in that, I've been querying for over 2 months now, and it's just really tiring and kind of exhausting mentally and emotionally, because I want this novel to be traditionally published. As I said, I worked so hard and I know that my craft has improved, and I want The Celestial Code to be my debut novel. I feel so passionately about the story that I've told and the message that it holds, and about the characters and the worlds that I know that people have enjoyed, and that I know that more people in the world will want to read, that it's frustrating to know that I have to wait longer for this book to come out. And I think what is scaring me so much is that it's taking so long just to be in the query trenches. And it's called the query trenches for a reason, because you got to sloth through it. You got to wade through the mud, and you got to come out of there, but you got to persevere and make it out alive. But then I also know that once I eventually get an agent, that it's still going to take a long time if they're going to, do any sort of edits to that I will have to do. That can take a while. And then to get a publisher and a publishing deal, that takes a while. And then for that publishing company to decide when they want to publish your book will take even longer. So that's what's just that's what I realize I have to be patient with, is that yes, this is the process that I chose, and it's going to take a long time. But because it's taking a long time, that doesn't mean that I'm a failure, and it doesn't mean that I should give up. I know that I have to stay positive, because it's the people who persevere and are determined that get their books published and become authors. And right now, I don't want my intro to say that I'm an aspiring author. I want to be able to tell you guys I'm a YA fantasy author. I want to be able to say that I'm an author and that I have a published book. But if I just say that it's taking too long and that, it's too hard, then I'll never be able to say that. So that time will pass anyway. I know there's a quote out there. Oh good, I actually wrote down that quote. The quote that I was saying. So it says, "Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. the time will pass anyway. I'm already just having to wait and kind of do my own thing anyway, so I might as well be in the query trenches, right? So let me know if you guys are in the query trenches as well with me, or if you kind of feel me as far as, you know, when you're feeling kind of disheartened. But a quote that I saw this weekend that really helped me said, authors are just writers who never gave up. And I know that that's who I'm going to be. I'm going to be an author who was a writer who never gave up. It's hard, you guys. It is really, really hard. Like, I want my book baby to be out there in the world, and it's scary to think that it's gonna take a long time for people to be able to see it and read it and enjoy it. But I know that it won't be out there in the world if I don't have that patience, perseverance, and positivity. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna keep writing. I'm not gonna get stuck on the Celestial Code, but I also know that I am still passionate about it to this day. I am still stubborn with wanting to work on other projects, and my brain like has come up with a couple things for that next idea that I was sort of brainstorming, but it still is stuck on TCC. And I hope that I will find the right agent who will also be stuck on TCC as well. But yes, it's just finding that right person for the Celestial Code and for me, and I know that that person is out there, and so I can't wait to meet that person, and I can't wait for that person to give me the opportunity to share TCC with all of you. I know it's hard, and I feel kind of stupid sometimes now, like sharing, you know, beta reader praise or quotes or aesthetics for the Celestial Code, and I'm like, I've been doing that for a year and a half. Like, are you guys sick of this already? And if it's gonna take a couple years for this novel to come out, like, gosh, am I gonna be able to keep posting about this with you guys being interested? You guys are gonna be like, come on, is this book out already? I mean, that's at least how I feel. So I feel like I have to just be patient with that as well. And that's not something that I expected. So I'm continually learning in this process. It's definitely a learning experience for me to actually be pursuing and be in the query trenches for as long as I have, and to be continuously learning what works and what doesn't. But I thank you guys for your patience and positivity. This isn't like a pity real talk or anything. I just felt it on my heart that I just wanted to talk about, you know, it's something that I'm struggling with, is that patience, but I know that I have to keep going, and I'm going to get there. All right, you guys, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please let me know in the comments down below anything that you're having any issues with, whether it's patience, perseverance, you know, self-esteem with your work in progress, anything like that, so we can all cheer you on. Please give this video a big thumbs up and click subscribe to support my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.